and then calling me Odogu, Odogu. And as I enter the town, I put them Odogu, and nobody can.
What's up, beautiful people? How y'all doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Rant with Wale. How y'all doing? I know it's been a very crazy week for me, with work and everything, and it's just a week. I call this week a week of reflection for me, because I've just been reflecting on so many things that have been running through my head and leading up to the topic we're going to be talking about today. And it's been running through my head. I've been thinking that what am I going to say on this week's episode of Rant with Wale. First, to give a special shout out and in recognition to all the entertainers that turned up for George Floyd's funeral on Tuesday, and how everyone turned up, how Kanye West donated $2 million to his family, how Mayweather took care of the funeral, how Tyler Perry gave the family of George Floyd his plane, and how they were going through and through. Thank you guys so much. You guys are mentors. You guys are heroes. I appreciate each and every one of you. Even though you guys might not get to watch or see this video, which I pray you guys see this, you have people that thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for everything that you have done. RIP George Floyd, you left a legacy, and even though we don't pray for people to be sacrificed, your life wasn't just for anything. They took your life so that a different time can come. And from the words of your daughter, which I'm going to quote, her dad changed the world. And it's true, your dad actually changed the world, sweetie. Your dad actually changed the world. Chicago and at Charlotte, to see a full construction of Black Lives Matter and everything. And it's not just a movement that started with Martin Luther King right now. It is a different time. Whereas if there's no solution now, America is going to go down, and it's not, I don't say that just because I'm a black man. I say that because it is, when you have combination of Latinos, the whites, the black, the Hispanic, the Asians protesting for one cause, not just for jokes, but protesting because they need these cops that are killing people. They need them to be re-educated. We need a change. A country that embraces diversity but doesn't practice it. You think about it. America embraces, America preach diversity, whereas blacks can come, white can come, Hispanic can come, and they share the ideas. But when you check the people in power, hardly do you see what they preach. They preach diversity, they don't practice it. And now it's a time for order to change, be it race or anything. The White House right now, because they don't know what to do. Trump might act all cool, he might act all sane, carrying his stupid fingers on Twitter and doing all those. He is in a hot seat right now, whereas the United Nations will be forced to take a stand to this matter. And not only in America alone, you have countries like Paris, you have the United Kingdom, you have people in Africa, you have people in Ghana, people everywhere in the world protesting as to one cause, as to spread the word. Yes, we said Black Lives Matter, but never did we ever say all life doesn't matter. All lives matters. All lives matters a lot. But enough is enough of them putting their knees on our neck, taking life away from us. Enough is enough. It's a different time. It's a time whereas you look at it and you be like, yes, it is time to make a change. And it's not just anyhow change. A change from the ground going up. You just have that feeling that yes, this protest is for a cause that you will live. You want to live to tell your children and your children that I was alive when this was happening. I was alive when this was happening. This guy, honestly, I say this without no apologies to anybody. United States of America should be ashamed of themselves to call Donald Trump their president. Honestly. And you go online, you say the death of George Floyd was not based on white supremacy. Yes? Are you for real? You call yourself the president of 50 states. Of 50 states. A senseless cop kept his knee on the neck of a citizen that you are of people that have entrusted their livelihood, their lives in your hand, even though they know that you are not God, but at least they voted you in to be a leader. Somebody kept his knee on your follower, and all you could do was just to give a tweet. But when you wanted to say the looting should stop, you could give a press conference. How degrading. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. The President of the United States of America. November 6th, November the 3rd is going to be an election that is going to go down the history books. It is going to be a tough one. A very, very tough one. And the man that is contesting with him, I always forget his name. But I will remember. The man that is contesting with him, I went through his profile yesterday and I saw some very impressive things that he has done and everything. And we just pray if eventually he wins. Because from the last post that Cardi B did, I saw almost like thousands of people still saying Trump 2020 and everything. You know, when America never know suffer. Suppose America know wetin suffer be, they go kill this guy comot. But without I employ everyone watching this video, at least out of your 1,440 minutes in a day, I think, take out 8 minutes and 23 seconds of silence and make reflection on the life of George Floyd and put yourself in his shoes. A guy that was struggling for life and all what he could ask for was his mother. The person where he came out from, you know. And ask yourself, you're in that position, how will you view life at that position? You know, shout out to my place of work, Ross. They made every employee go through that. We had a massive meeting on Tuesday morning, whereas those that were on the clock or those that were not on the clock, everybody, we had a full-blown meeting, and for 8 minutes and 23 seconds we had perfect silence and we made reflection within myself. I was just asking myself so many questions. Is this the kind of life I want to live, or is this kind of life I want to tell my children I grew up living, you know, having to fear to be a black man in a foreign country and everything? But with that being said, shout out to, like I said before, shout out to all the entertainers that they've been turning up. Shout out to footballers, soccer players, basketball players, and everything. Yes, the Premier League comes back next week, but that's going to be another topic for another day. But shout out to all soccer players, those that they are taking a knee before the game, those that they are joining, you know, just to make them realize that this is not for jokes. We actually mean what we are saying, that we want these people to get their knees off our necks, and it's time for us to rise. It's time for everybody to rise. It's time for diversity to actually make a stand, not just to be said. It's time for diversity to make a stand, and for it to make a very strong stand. I want to thank everyone. I repeat, I want to thank everyone. I have 2 parts to this video. The other part, I'm going to be inviting a friend and we'll just reminisce on this. She has been in America all her life, you know. I've just been here barely 4 years, and she will run through most of her experiences with me, and it's going to be an amazing one. So you guys should watch out for the part 2 of B.L.M. a different time. Thank you so much to everyone that has been subscribing to my YouTube channel. I know the last couple of videos have been at my worst, and it's because of happenings with the world and everything will just make you angry and everything. But today I'm in a very better place, and I want to say thank you everyone for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I love you guys so much. I love you so much. I want you to keep on telling your friends, to tell everybody, make RANT to be a family name. Probably it would. That's my own prayer. I want it to be a family name that I impact, because that's what I want to be doing, and that's what I see myself doing going forward. I thank all of you. I love you guys so much, and watch out for part 2 of this video. Thank you all. Peace.